can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, she has teeth or something in there.
I want to welcome you to this episode of BTR Outdoors. And I'm getting older. And the older I get, the more unsteady I am. I do a lot of walking down spillways, down big boulders that are sometimes pretty loose, just trying to get to fishing spots, going hiking. Me and my wife just walking around outdoors. And I was looking at my old first aid kit, and almost 90% of the stuff is outdated, expired. So I needed a new first aid kit. So with my insurance, which I'll tell you a little bit later, I had the opportunity to purchase some stuff. So I got a first aid kit and I got a trauma pack. Well, they just came in today and I want to do an unboxing and I'll show you what's in them. So let's go and let's take a look. Okay, my package just came in and what I ordered was a Happy Camper backcountry first aid kit, and I also picked up a trauma pack quick clot. Okay, the company where I got it from, there's a hsastore.com and a fsastore.com. That's part of my insurance plan where I get a card and I put so much money that it takes out my checks throughout the year, but I get it all at once at January 1st, and I can use that money to pay for co-pays, medicine, hospital bills, anything like that. The only bad thing about it is at the end of the year, if you don't use that money, you lose it. So I had around $60 left, and so I was looking on their website, and I decided to pick up a first aid kit and the trauma pack, which I just showed you. And let's open it up and we'll see what we got. And I'm going to leave you links in the description where you can order this first aid kit and this trauma pack and some of the other things that I want to show you. But anything, just having a first aid kit helps when you need it. If you don't have one, man, it can turn out bad. This makes it a little bit more better. All right, so let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, it's kind of got labels, wipes, bandages and gloves, elastic bands, and miscellaneous items. So, we'll start here. We got some one pair disposable gloves, adhesive bandages, your band-aids, different sizes. We got some of these antiseptic wipes, clean wounds and stuff. We have triangular bandages and 2 safety pins in this package. Let's see what all this stuff is. You have a first aid guide, which would come in handy. It tells you what to do in different situations, so that's very handy. This stuff is kind of like moleskin. If you ever heard of that, I think I'm saying that right. You know, if you get blisters, you can cover it up and it kind of feels like human skin. I think that's what that is. You got some wound skin closures, different size pads, sterile sponges, different sizes, trauma pads. All right, in the middle section you got some more safety pins, some tweezers, a pencil, which could be come in handy. Got some Q-tips. Let's see what's in here. Okay, you got some elastic bandages, some 3-inch gauze. You have some tape, different size and different kinds of tape. This stuff is called pain relief cream. So you got a couple of those. This is, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bag and this is to do mouth to mouth with somebody. So that could come in very handy. And then you have your pair of pretty good scissors. And some temperature measuring devices. It's called Fever Scan. And you have, I think, 3 of those. So overall, man, this is quite a bit of stuff for one first aid kit. And it's still compact when you put all this stuff to carry, put in your backpack, keep it in your car, and you know, hope you never have to use it, but if you do, you have it. All right, a couple other things that I would put in a first aid kit too would be, a very important thing is a tourniquet. I actually got this from Christmas from my boss. I thought this was a pretty cool gift, but she went to some training and got these out. I will try to find out where she got these, because she had several of them that she handed out to everybody. But and this gives you instructions to how to put on the arm and a leg, how to tighten it, how tight you tighten it, the time you write down, everything teaches you how to do it. So this would be very important to have with you. And then always carry a knife. This is a little Gerber knife, very sharp, but you know, that always comes in handy. And something else that I get where I work is these little disposable soap pads. Basically what they are, and I know I've used them in different videos, they're just a thin pad and it dissolves in water, so you put them in your hand, wash your hands, and it soaps up. And you just can't, really simple to use. Comes with a little bit of instructions, but I mean, it's self-explanatory. I did have a video where I actually used these and they worked really well. So I always pick those up from my work. I know you can order these from Amazon, and they're really cheap, but these are really awesome to have and add to your first aid kit. Probably another thing that I would always take with me is medications. With my back, I always carry pain meds just in case if I need them, especially after a hard day of fishing or hiking or going camping. My back gets sore, so it's good to have those, some ibuprofen, and whatever medications you're on. All right, so let's take a look at the trauma pack. Okay, everything goes back into it pretty well. I even added the hand washing dissolvable soap and the tourniquet kit, so it fits all in there. So keep everything compact. All right, so the next thing I ordered, and I don't know if I said the price of these, but this was $39.99, and this was around $17, I think. And I'll give you a link to the description to order these. Several websites sell these. And it's a trauma pack with quick clot, which it's basically a medication that's saturated the bandages, so it makes it stop bleeding fast. And this kind of tells you everything it comes with, and we'll tear it open and look at it because it talks about it's a reusable bag. Okay, it has instructions, and this is something if you were bleeding real bad, it'd be nice to have something to stop the bleeding. All right, let's go ahead and open this, and we'll see what's in this. Come on, there we go. Okay, so again, in this trauma pack, it's going to have some disposable gloves, a roll of duct tape, some sterile alcohol pads. It's going to come with the triangular bandages, 42 inches by 42 inches by 59 inches. Some gauze. Here's the quick clot, stops bleeding 5 times faster. And it's just these little pads that you just put over the wound and apply pressure. There's some instructions on it. Talks about it's U.S. military proven. And being a veteran, that's good for me. You got some sterile sponges. You got the trauma pad. Instructions how to use everything. And this gives you instructions on a tourniquet, which if you already have a tourniquet, that comes in handy. But if you don't, this tells you some of the things you can use to apply a tourniquet. So this is the trauma pack. And with all these things, I love going fishing. I like being outdoors. And if something happens, I want to be prepared to, you know, for me or my wife, if something happens, I want to be able to give us the best odds to be unharmed. From anywhere from skinning a knee to twisting an ankle to breaking something, to, you don't even want to say it, but if anything, you know, really bad happens, at least you're somewhat prepared. And you have some of the supplies to help you. And like I said, this don't take up much room to keep in your car, keep in your backpack. Just carry with you whenever you're outdoors. Even, you know, good to have around the house too. All right. So I just wanted to show you what was in these packages. And like I said, you could build your own first aid kit. I did a lot of research. And like I said, I had the extra money I needed to spend. Went looking through their website, which they carry pretty quality stuff. And it's a little costly, but I mean, how much you don't pay for safety? I mean, how much does safety really cost? And now I have a real good first aid kit, I have a trauma pack, and I have a tourniquet. All right, there you go. I'll tell you just something real quick. Talks about how this bag is reusable, and it is. Everything fits back in there really well. And you can reuse the bag. So I just wanted to show you that. All right, I want to thank you for watching BTR Outdoors. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. We just surpassed 800 subscribers. I think right now, last time I looked, we need 196, and we should, to reach 1,000, our goal. And hopefully this year we'll see that. So I just want to thank you very much for watching these videos. Be sure to tell your friends about us. And I guess until the next video, we'll catch you later. That's a wrap.